NFTs Beyond the Hype, The Good and Bad Cases. Jan Ketelers, Chief Marketing Officer at Arkane Network.
Hi everyone, I'm just setting up my screen. I hope you can still see it. So I'm going to give a quick keynote about the NFTs Beyond the Hype, Good and the Bad Cases. I really loved the panel a few minutes ago. A lot of interesting people and smart people talking about the long term of NFTs and where we're going. Fully agree with everything that was said. I'm going to talk a little bit more about the short term of NFTs and also help you guide you through the good and the bads of the NFTs today. So maybe first, we rebranded. So you probably know us from Arkane Network. Last week, we rebranded to Venly, a new name, a new brand that fits better with our positioning. We want to position ourselves more in the B2C plus B2B ecosystem. And yeah, I'm going to explain briefly what we do. My background, working blockchain since 2017, started working at Delta app, and then started at Arkane last year. So Arkane became Venly. Venly, what we do is we're a technology layer between applications and the blockchain. So what we do is we help applications integrate blockchain with our tools in an easy way. We have three big products: the Venly wallet that is used in a lot of decentralized apps, but also like games like the Sandbox, the Gotchi, Eachmon, and other games. Then we have the Venly Market, that is an NFT market that where you can trade NFTs on Polygon, but also on Avalanche now. And then we have the Venly NFT tools. Those tools help games and projects mint NFTs, distribute NFTs. We have Unity plugins for games. So yeah, we have a lot of tools with our APIs. We're blockchain agnostic, so that means that we support in our wallet more than 12 blockchains, and in our market 2 already, and integrating more as I speak. We have more than 200,000 users across the different games that we support. But most importantly, I'm going to talk about NFTs like everyone today, but the good and the bad of the NFTs. The current state, though, like I said, not like long term, but more like the short and medium term of NFTs. Updated this today. NFT industry, when we looked, the hype was February, March. Everybody was looking for NFTs and to purchase NFTs. So we're across the hype, I hope. When compared to DeFi, still NFT is more search than DeFi. So I believe that those will cross again and that DeFi will take the lead for the coming months again before the NFTs will pop up again. I often compare NFTs, or like the NFTs we saw in February, March, to the ICOs that we saw somewhere in 2016, 17. Like a wave of ICOs, we have a wave of NFTs now, and almost all, or I shouldn't say all, but most of the NFTs are or will be shit, meaning that a few NFT projects will be really good, and a lot of them will be just money grabs or gimmicks. Gary V is into NFTs as well. He said 99% of the NFTs won't be good investments, and then the 1% will be all-time returns. And also an interesting tweet is just wait until marketeers realize en masse that they can spam your wallet with NFTs flyer based on what you own. So this is an interesting one. NFTs will be, used for gimmicks, used as a new marketing tool as well. So we're going to be spammed with NFTs, but not all NFTs are going to be worth something. So to separate the good from the bad, we have a few thoughts that I want to share. What you can do is you can let the natural selection do its work, and then you will see a lot of shitty NFTs won't ever sell, even on the biggest marketplace, our NFT marketplace, OpenSea. You will see NFTs that won't sell, so those NFTs will die, and those people minting those NFTs and trying to sell those NFTs will leave the space. You can also expect more curation. Again, OpenSea on the right, you'll see verification marks on the good projects to separate them from spam and bad projects. And then on the Venly marketplace, on the other side of the screen, you will see that we do that as well. So you can filter on curated content, and that curated content is where we have a contract address linked that is verified so that you are sure that you buy the actual NFT of that actual project that you think you're buying the NFT from. More importantly, the 1% NFTs that will do well, how to find them and how to already invest them, how to find those NFTs like the Avigotchis, those very worthy lands, the really expensive CryptoKitties or the Meebits before they are mainstream. And even better, how to find a CryptoPunk when the CryptoPunk was worth a few dollars. Because now the cheapest CryptoPunk is, I think it's in ETH, it's 15 ETH, so it's pretty expensive. The NFT industry, how it looks like today is a lot of gaming. So we see Axie Infinity like having a big chunk of the NFT industry, Decentraland, CryptoPunks as well, and then Sandbox, CryptoVoxels, Super Rare. So a lot of gaming and art projects, collectibles are now in the NFT industry. But like the panel said, like in the future will be a lot of ticketing, will be DeFi token protocols that you hold an NFT for. Could be lands, like physical lands that is turned into an NFT. So this map will change in the coming years, of course. The NFT industry in terms of sales. So we see, again, gaming, art, and metaverses in amount of sales. So in meaning in sale volume are the biggest ones, but then in the amount of transactions, gaming is their like the biggest. And I believe that gaming will lead the market of the NFTs, will be the best use case for now to explain NFTs and to get mass adoption on NFTs. And when you look at primary and secondary sales on those ones, you already see that 3/4 is secondary sales. So people trade those NFTs. So that's great for people to get educated on those NFTs, to buy, to purchase, and sell them again. So trading NFTs on a secondary market. So how to see if those NFTs are worth something before you start investing in them? A good guide is DeppRadar, where you can see volume on the NFT projects. So there you can see Axie Infinity has a lot of volume, has a lot of traders, has a lot of holders of those NFTs, followed by NBA Top Shot, Bored Ape Yacht Club, CryptoPunks, etc., etc. So if you see a lot of volume there, then you know that there is a lot of trading and demand. So you know that it's more liquid in as an NFT project. So if you purchase an NFT, you can easily sell it again at the same price. Other things to look at is the interoperability of the NFTs and the standards. So in the future, especially in gaming and metaverses, you will see NFTs that you can use in different games or metaverses. So the more they can be used in other side applications, the more worth that those NFTs will be, and the more sustainable that they will be. You can also check if they are built with the correct standards to know, okay, the underlying asset or the visual, where is it stored? Is it IPFS or is it somewhere else? Is it decentralized enough to be sure, that you hold the contract, but that you also hold the things behind the contract, or still have access to it, even if a company is gone. Then another one good to know is if there are decentralized autonomous organizations around those NFT projects, like Meebits. Meebits DAO is like a group of, like a community of people that are building things for Meebits. So this is good. It's keep bringing more word to the Meebits. Meebits is the second, not the second, but is maybe the second biggest projects of Larva Labs after CryptoPunks. So there they create Meebits, and now you see a DAO organizing applications and making stuff for those Meebits. So that's exciting to see, and it's bringing a lot of work to them. Metaverses, can those NFTs be used or showcased in a metaverse? If you have art, can it be linked to a specific metaverse? Are there exhibition places in those metaverses for that art? That's interesting to see. Is it going to be worth something fractionalizing it and then showcasing it in metaverse? Can you get incomes from that NFT that's showcased in the metaverse? Those are important things to know to know the worth of the NFT that you bought. Then on which blockchain is the NFT minted is an important one. Is it sustainable? What I'm always looking at is the blockchain fit for the transaction costs? If it's Ethereum and it's a game and you want to swap it often, then it's not going to be fit. So there you would need a blockchain like Polygon. Then the speed of transaction. Is it fast enough? If you want to transact in real time again in a game, then you need a high-speed blockchain that's underlying the project. Security, scalability, and sustainability. Is going to be sustainable for mass adoption or not. Community is a big one, especially if you look at art. If you buy art NFT or collectibles NFT, then check the community. How big is the community on Discord or on the follower base on Twitter? And for artists, also often look at, is the artist classic artists like we know them from before 2018, I would say, or are they digital NFT based artists? Because now artwork that is NFT first or digital first is way more interesting, in my opinion, than just regular art that is taken a picture of and minted as an NFT. Yeah. Then investment, is it a good investment if there's like a bonding curve? And if you know, like here, super awesome project, Voxel Deus, so they sell in the beginning at 0.1 ETH, now they're selling at 0.9 ETH. You know that in the beginning, those early buyers will sell, maybe they will cash out early and do a 2x and sell it for 0.2 ETH. Then they're still having 100% profit, and it's still cheaper than those second buyers, the second tier of buyers. So to counter this, they did a randomization minter. So you purchase one and then you get a random one that could be worth extremely way more than one that's purchased before. So this is interesting to see. And then also bots, is it bot proof, or are bots, or is it vulnerable for bots to mint all those NFTs and store them and then to dump them on the secondary market? So that's interesting to see as well. And then, yeah, the last, but the most important, I would say, like the two most important things are the following ones. One is a project. Do you believe in a project? Does it make sense? Like collectibles make sense, like gaming. There is a huge market for sport collectibles and fan cards and fantasy sports. So makes total sense to have NFTs and for games like Sorare to be super successful, because it's logical and there is a clear reason why it should be NFTs and it's not only a gimmick. And then the utility, is the NFT, has it a utility? Like in Formula One Delta, you see that people are getting wages from those NFTs, racing the cars, getting income. But Axie Infinity is also a super good example. So you have the utility because you can play the game, you can earn from playing, but you also have the utility that you can lend or borrow Axie, so that you can again earn from that as well. So the utility there is huge, and then you see the NFT as an investment that can give you recurring revenue and passive income. Maybe in the case of Axie Infinity, if you lend it out to Axie Farms or X Farms, I don't know if I see it right, but yeah, utility is together with the project, super important one. Closing thoughts, because I don't have so much time. One, I believe almost all of the NFTs are still overpriced. Yeah, we're going to see price coming down, not for all projects. I'm not saying that like CryptoPunks will be cheaper in the future, but a lot of the NFTs are overpriced now. Lots of projects should not have NFTs. A lot of them are a gimmick, and I don't see a clear reason why it should be an NFT. But then again, gimmick is good for education. So we need those gimmick things. We need to test things out. We need to send each other NFTs and to mint our own. It's super good for to get educated. Then 4, gaming is one of the best use cases for NFTs, but we're still super early. Often compare gaming or blockchain gaming now to Super Mario in the 90s. So we're still in the MVPs of gaming, but strong teams, well-funded teams are building. And 5, NFTs will be a huge industry once we are past that hype. Explained in previous panel really well on the long term. And then great things are being built and funded. So I don't see any future without NFTs, but yeah, what those NFTs will be and what industries, that's to be seen on what the industry is going to be building. But I'm definitely a big believer in gaming and other types of NFTs as well. So thanks for watching and listening. If you want to get the presentation, you can download it via get.penny.io /NFT WTF for the event. So you're free to download it as well. And I think if everything's right,